The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 34, Nasdaq's up 1, S&P's are down 1, gold contracts up $3.20, trading at $12.94. We have silver up 7 cents, $16.83 an ounce. Copper flat, $3.25 a pound. Light sweet crude down 7 cents, $59.58 a barrel. Notes, the 10-year note down 2 ticks, 123.29. 30-year bond off 7, 153.23. Now, both notes and bonds went topside once again yesterday. The 10-year got back inside its higher range. Bottom line is saying, hey, higher rates, higher prices, lower rates. That's going to be really wild if that's where we're going. King Dollar's down 262 ticks, trading 92.350. That's going after its lowest swing point. And for holiday week, it has volume behind the move. The euro is trading at 119.5 to the U.S. dollar. The yen out here at 112 3/4 to the U.S. dollar. And Bitcoin is down 680 at 14,509.
It sure is.
So that, let's go right into Bitcoin first, because that XBT, that number, meaning that 0.618, it just went over. It was a nice little deal. So we went from 16,499. I guess last night it hit 13,800. We've had some major volatility, as it does every night. Looks like it's creeping all the way back up, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty wild, man.
Yeah.
And the news on that last night was had something with Korea. Let's see. So
South Korea.
South Korea. So Bitcoin resumed its slide Thursday. Let's see. The latest blow to the world's cryptocurrency came from South Korea, where the government said is eyeing options for stamping out a frenzy of speculation, including a shutdown of at least some exchanges. So South Korea was one of the first ones to legalize Bitcoin, and that's going to be pretty intensive if they decide that they're going to pull down a few exchanges, but maybe they're pump and dump exchanges. Bitcoin fell 9% to 13,828 after the South Korean release.
When you say legalize it, I'm just confused when you say that, because it's not illegal by nature.
Yeah, well.
No, okay.
And some of those countries, maybe they got to actually say that it's legal to trade this.
Okay.
You know. But that's what they did.
Okay.
If we take a look at our own market, some of the high volume out here, you get GE. Let's go to GE. GE, this is the second day that GE, it's on the high volume, and we have low volume here, but this GE is some serious business, man. Right now, you're below the range, you know, from the last, November 14th. Now, this is subtle, but you had an expansion of volume yesterday. It's like this GE coming into the new year is going to have, looks to me like you're going to have some volume, and that volume wants to go downtown. You got, let's see, look at this company. What is that? So this company develops, biotech, right? Energous?
Energous, I think.
Energous, a development stage tech company.
I heard about them. So they yesterday just got FCC approval for wireless charging.
Oh,
so
okay.
They're probably going to have products. I don't even think they have any products right now. Yeah, their PE's not available. So I was hearing about them yesterday. Bloomberg was talking about them a bit. So that was the fact that the FCC just kind of, if you go into the news form, it's probably going to be...
Look at that.
Yeah, so... You know, but look at how, you know, right there, fourth quarter of next year, they're looking at 14 million coming from nothing this year. So
wow.
They do have, you know, and I think that was the big part of it.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So yesterday was its big day when it found out.
It went from $8.40 to $28.
Yeah. Can you go into the news?
Yeah.
Yeah, FCC certification. There you go.
Okay, so it's, let's see, stocks. Transmitter is applicable for small electronics with watt-up receiver chip, regardless of manufacturer. That includes smartphones, laptops. The first products are expected to reach market in first quarter 2018.
Yeah.
They're going to raise more money.
So kind of just a story at this point, but it seems like they have, you know, wireless charging is going to be coming. I know that on the iPhone 8, I can already do that. I don't do it, but, you know, they're going to have technology that can, I think, just not sync, but be used with other phones.
Right. And so you just walk in your house or your office, you just put your phone down and be charging anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I can already do that with my 8.
Okay.
You can do that.
Okay.
That's why they went to the glass backs. There was all that talk about glass. Well, they can break more now. The reason why they did is so they can conduct through that wireless, putting it right on. Yeah.
Wow. So let's go over to the weed market. So when you take a look,
day yesterday.
When you take a look at the pot market, folks, this is pretty amazing. Okay, so what you have is January 1st, 12 o'clock, California going legal.
Yes, for recreational.
And man, these things took off like a rocket ship. You know, I mean, they've been taking off for a while, but that was a monster day out here. I went through these yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's pretty amazing the acceleration and the amount of gross revenue they're taking in. And California hasn't even opened up yet. And this morning I was Googling the amount of people in all these different states, because California's just so huge, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, and
was there other news on those stocks as well? I mean, because the only thing was, I know you kept talking about it, it's like, it's been coming for a long time that people knew January 1st was coming legal in California. You know, that wasn't revealed yesterday. So,
no, it wasn't. But guess what? That's that's when they move.
Well, okay.
Well, that's what they did.
No, you know, writers need headlines too in the same essence, and they say, it's probably this. I'm just saying that there could be other. Everybody didn't wake up on the Wednesday before Christmas and say, guess what? January 1st changes the world. You know, that's just been coming.
I agree with you fundamentally, but, you know. And
finish that sentence.
Because I was sitting here myself saying, look at this, man. You know, you knew it was coming, meaning me personally, right?
Well, the whole investment platform knew. Not just, so there's this, you know,
I understand
6 days out of.
But guess what? That's when it moved. You know?
But that doesn't mean that's why it moved. That's what I want to.
It moved because,
it doesn't equal causation. You know, I just want to put there could be other things there. Just because it moved 6 days ahead of time doesn't mean it's moving because it's 6 days ahead of time. That's all I'm.
Yeah, I get that. You know.
You get it, but your eyes. Everybody's seeing your eyes on camera. They see your disagreement. You can just.
No, it's
you
not
can talk it out. It's definitely a disagreement right now.
It's not a disagreement. What it is that things are right in front of us, okay, and you don't see them. Not you. I'm just saying all of us, okay, because that was right in front of us. Out of 30 stocks in there, 20 of them moved, and it's a greed thing. It's the fear of greed, and all of a sudden, guess what? People at home, the greed is saying, "Hey, I got to buy these pot stocks." 877-927-6648. You have the Dow up 37, Nadex up 1, S&P's are down 1. Come right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated folic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 40. Nasdaq is flat. S&Ps are down 1.5. Let's go to Marie in Erie, Pennsylvania. Marie, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Do you have your snowboard out? I think, isn't it Erie, Pennsylvania that got all that snow?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
yeah,
God.
That's us. We've been buried.
That is it. So you got, what, 33 inches of snow or something, right?
And much more than that. The first day we got 34. Then we got another, 26 or so.
Wow.
And it's been a smattering here and there as well.
Unreal.
Yep, that's what I say. We're going, oh, boy, Florida sounds better every day.
Seriously. Oh, my God. Okay, so let's go over to the gold market. We're talking Royal Gold, right?
Yep.
So Royal Gold out here this morning, folks, is getting smoked. It's down almost 10%. So let's see. Now, do you own this? You're looking to buy it?
No, actually, I sold it not too long ago. I was getting, I don't know, it didn't look right to me. I couldn't really decide why I was nervous, but I got out with a profit.
Nice.
I was wondering, well, where do you get back in?
No, I know. This is interesting. It's going to be really interesting. So what happened, folks, is that they have a mine in Canada that they have a 35% interest in that they just had to shut down because there's not enough water to process the minerals. So now the question is going to be, is it right there, which is $70.50. Yeah, I wouldn't bite yet. You know,
you're looking at
Oh, no,
December
I
of 16.
wasn't thinking of yet, but I didn't know whether to go that far back or what.
No, listen, you know, when I first brought this up, it's almost, so here, let's do this just on a daily basis first, because this is the type of stock that when you get an event like this, it's like, just buy it. You know, like, that was my first inclination. So it's like, you know what? When you have a mine closure, I just read the release. It looks like they're going to be able to get it back open in April or May, which is not that long.
Yeah, actually, I heard they might even be able to get some melt off in January. So,
okay.
So that's where I was going, well, is this one of those where you just close your eyes and jump? Or
No, I know. That was my first inclination. But don't do it, because what happens is that even in the gold report, remember, I was saying there's something wrong with the stock. And I just did, which was unusual because between Royal Gold and Franco-Nevada, those are the ones that when gold wants to move, the physical gold.
Yeah, they've been kind of disappointing,
Yeah.
I think, over the last couple of months.
No, they have. They have. I'd wait to, it looks to me like that December of 2016, the high of that
Okay.
$70.50 would be a decent place, We'll see whether we get it. Now, it's going to get intriguing, if this doesn't even get to a swing point. See, it hasn't got to a swing point yet, meaning a major swing point. It's like, if it doesn't do that, it's like, oh, I see what it's doing right there. So it went to 1, but, yeah, the volume's going to be too high in this. I just let this bleed out. Let it,
Okay.
let it do its thing. Because it can get there easy. That's the real bottom line. If this just came across, and that's what it looks like, right? This whole thing just came across. Is that today? Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Lack of water causes estimate reduction. That's going to make a difference,
Okay.
Yeah. Let's pull. I got the story right underneath here. So let's see what they. A Denver Gold Company received some bad news about one of its mines in Canada. The mine was shut down due to lack of water. Royal Gold reported that due to lack of sufficient water resources, mill processing operation at the Mount Milligan mine in British Columbia has been temporarily suspended. The company has a 35% interest in all the gold and an 18.75% interest in copper.
Just so the line you skipped there, it expects it's going to be partially open by the end of January and back to full operations in April.
Yeah. So,
when I read it, I didn't think it sounded so terrible. I don't know what their production is in the winter.
My only caution on that, Marie, would be that, it's the company that's also coming out and saying it's not a big deal. We'll be back up in January. We'll be back up in April. I would just take that for a grain of salt.
Yeah.
For what it is.
Well, they have to spin it optimistic, I'm sure.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
all. They're not going to say who knows when it'll be back. We're in big trouble. That would never be the press release. So.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I just was looking at it and I said, wow, because gold has been very strong lately, and.
it's a wow. There's no
I'm sure
doubt.
they're very unhappy that with gold where it is, they have to deal with their mine getting shut down right now. That's not what they want, for sure.
Right.
Okay, well, thanks a lot.
Well, Happy New Year, and I hope
too.
that you don't get buried again.
Oh, that's okay. We're expecting another storm just before New Year.
Oh, my God.
That's good for skiing.
It is.
There you go.
It is. It is. So you evidently have some great snow removal equipment in those cities there, too, right? You must.
Well, actually, they had to call in some of the National Guard because the ordinary equipment wasn't working well. Generally, if we get 2 feet in one drop, that's a pretty good snowfall.
Sure.
When we got almost 3 feet on Christmas, and you know how Christmas is, everybody's off.
Right.
It got ahead of them.
Wow.
So that's when you get in trouble. If you keep up with it, you're not too bad. But when you get so much per hour, yeah, you get behind real fast.
No, totally.
But anyways, you know what? That's the way it is here. Once that lake freezes, we won't be in trouble anymore.
Oh, I see. It picks it up off the lake, comes around and dumps it. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, and depending on the wind, see, the wind was just right for us. If it had been a southwest wind, Buffalo had been digging out.
Oh, you're talking about the same weather system. I'm used to Buffalo because that lake effect. I didn't realize that. So you're on the other side of it. Oh, man.
Yeah, it depends on the wind. It's like Cleveland. Cleveland sits right on the lake, but unless it's a north wind, Cleveland doesn't get much.
Wow.
And so it really varies depending on the geography.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it keeps it interesting. I think the weathermen have to be talking to themselves.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Have a great one, Marie. Tell Chuck we said Happy New Year.
Okay, I will.
Thanks.
Bye now.
Let's go to Vicky in Houston. Hey, Vicky, what's going on?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for calling. Thanks for holding. Appreciate it.
Okay, I'm looking at wanting to buy AMAT,
Let's take a look.
but I want to buy it at a good price. I've owned it before and made some money on it, and I wanted to know when to get back in.
Let's take a look. You got AMAT Applied Materials. The low for the year is 31, the high 60. You know, I would at least, so, you know, this came off the highs hard with the rest of these chip makers, and, you know, this went from like that $60 down to 49 pretty hard, and pull us back a bit. I'd let at least test that area, the 48.25, you know, and if you come down there with too much volume, and I don't expect you to get a test until after the first of the year, but you can see that's pretty heavy there.
Okay.
You know, if you don't get a rejection of price, then don't bite. You know, 45 is doable real easy. That's where it broke topside from the week of the 29th of September.
Yeah, that's where I bought it the last time.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, another question. So
Sure.
you think I
Stay
should
right
wait
there.
and see if this goes down to about 48?
Just stay right there, Marie. We're coming right back.
Vicky.
I'm Vicky. I'm sorry. Stay right there. Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials are up 33. You get the Nasdaq, S&P's flat. We're talking with Vicky from Houston. Gas numbers just come out, so gas has finally caught a bid. It's up 5% right now, but bottom line is that the numbers, that's not moving too much on these numbers.
Pretty much in line. We'll get back, but 112 billion cubic feet decline. Is that headline? Yeah, right there. U.S. natural gas inventories fell 112 billion cubic feet. Estimate was 113.
There she goes.
a little bit of a bid, and just to pull this chart back, because quite a 24 hours that we've had from like below 2. I mean, this is yesterday morning, just to go through. Wednesday morning, 8 in the morning, we're at 267. We're up at 290 now.
Right.
Quite a 24 hours for sure.
About time.
Yeah.
So, Vicki, what was the other question?
Oh, I have someone that wants me to ask you if TGB is in an ABC up to 238.
TGB maybe, Tasico?
Oh, yeah, this is a good, TGB, folks, Freeport McMoran, FCX, and SCCO. These copper moves are pretty cool. Well, let's see. So, let me pull this back a bit. We got... So this was doing 1 ABC. I believe it finished that one, though. That's 41 cents. That's about $1.20, which you get to 220. Yeah, so it finished 1 ABC. Now, it's not in a new ABC up yet, but, you know, there's a B point, $2.45, and we'll see whether it takes it out. You know, right now, I expect you're going to get that tested, but that 240 area was approximately the ABC up that started on the 21st of October.
Okay.
Now, if we go over to the copper market, if you see what's happening here, and these stocks really moved, folks. Copper. So copper's at 331. It's taken out the top of the range it's been in. If we do a continuous contract, you're going to see this is pretty cool. You know, so, you know, we're at 331. The next swing point, even 342 and 379 is game. You know, it's going to come into a huge supply line there, but you know, it wants to move. You know, if you go to FCX, you'll see the movement on FCX. You know, that thing, what, in 2 weeks just went from 1380 to 1877.
It was like a full month, but still quite a December.
Wow. Is it still a buy, FCX?
No. None of them really are right now, you know, because they had so much movement. You know, SCCO, $47. That thing, you know, this was the first one that did take off, put it this way.
Okay.
You know, you can see that, what was that? That's 2016. May was at 32, you're at 47. Now this is an ABC up. This is interesting. So this is on an ABC up on a weekly. Let me pull that back. Instead of 5 years, I'll do 3. Take it out right there. No, I guess it's not an ABC up now, because that's 8.2 million. Let me do it on a monthly. No, it's not an ABC up. They're strong, though. They're all strong. And, you know, if you're looking to buy them, I'd just wait for the pullback.
Okay.
It looks to me that the way that all these commodities, not all, yeah, well, we'll see if all the commodities are lined up the same way. This dollar, so the dollar index, this is the weakest the dollar index has been against the euro since 2003. It went down 12%. And then the euro is 12%, is 60% of the dollar index. You know, so this index, you know, looks to me like, you know, you're not only going to go to the swing point from November, it looks like September 8th is game, which is 90.680. And if we get that and we break that, and you get a monster ABC down, that's going to send all those commodities up and up in a big way.
Okay.
So 2018 just might be the year of commodities once again.
Oh, that would be good.
That would be good. I could wrap my head right around that.
Okay.
Okay, you have a great new year. Thanks for calling, Vicki.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. So let's go over to that natural gas market again. So let's see. Is this get?
Yeah, and I just pulled it back, so we'll zoom in. Yeah. So that was the bar 1030 when it came out. We're trading about 287. We're up penny or two higher since that news broke, but not too much action, especially when you consider we're up 22 cents in the last 24 hours. So
Right.
it's averaging a penny every hour, regardless whether it has inventory news or not.
Yep, and if we take a look at how this formed this bottom here, it's pretty cool. We got down to 256. And then, you know, what was that? Let's say that was Monday. Monday, it couldn't hold price. Tuesday, it stopped moving. Today, you got action. Now, watch this, because NG1, this is 256. If I put this on a continuous, you're going to see that 252 was the number that was hanging out there. Never made it, but that was that down there?
That's way lower, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, there it is right there.
So February this year.
Yeah. So that's positive. That's positive in the aspect that, you know, it didn't get to, well, let me see what the continuous one got to, 256. That's positive that it didn't get there. You know, so you got a cold streak coming in. Bottom line is that natural gas will finally have its day in the sun. We go over and we take a look at the GDX. The GDX is laying out here. We're going to want, let's see, we got 29 million yesterday, 34 the day before. It's not bad. It's not great, though. We still want more volume, but the GDX is in its larger range right now. As soon as it got back inside this 22, basically almost 80, the XAU, this is looking good. Okay, so this is quite a run. XAU's at 84.78. Yeah, inside 84, you're in the larger range. So coming into 2018, we're gonna get some action here. It's all about that U.S. dollar, man. We go inside the Dow Industrials. We see the strength versus the weakness inside the Dow. Strength. Oh, look at that, Apple.
Not bad.
Yeah, Apple's putting 5 positive points. IBM 5. McDonald's 4, taken away from it, Boeing 3, Goldman 3, Disney. Let's go with Apple. Because the battle is on, folks. And the Bulls and the Bears and Apple. And if you're a bull, you better be careful, because this is testing the 171.47 today. We're downdrafted. That's the price you want to see it hold.
Sure, that's a high Tuesday, yeah. It's
877-927-6648. You have the Dow right now up 34. NASDAQ, S&Ps are flat. Bitcoin, 14,356. We'll come right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to the Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 38. You get the Nasdaq, S&P's flat. So I wonder, we probably having oil out at 11.
Yeah, we could. That's how it falls sometimes when Monday is closed. Usually oil is Wednesday at 10:30. They push it back 24 and a half hours so that it doesn't, I think, collide right with natural gas on the same minute. We'll see if it does come out, but sometimes it's an 11 a.m. Eastern Time inventory on Thursday.
Yeah, and so here, oh, that's China. One second, hold on. China crude stocks fell.
Even, can we go top live? Because sometimes it'll have the a live feed if oil is getting ready to get launched. Just top live if you enter it. Yeah, so it's not up there yet. Interesting. We'll have to figure it out maybe at the next break to see what.
Yeah.
Because usually, oh wait, here you go.
That's the 20th.
Yeah. Okay. No, so that's last week. Yeah.
So the if we go over and we take a look at that market, they just released 2 more princes today. You know what was wild is that
you're talking about Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Or is it? Okay.
Look at that, it's hanging at the highs. So oil right now is 59.57. Went to 60 Monday.
Tuesday. Yep.
Tuesday. What day's today? Thursday.
Thursday.
Huh? Yeah. I was looking at this. They released these 2 princes, but watch this. Here it is right here. This is pretty wild. So, 2 sons of Saudi Arabia's late King
Abdullah.
Okay, imagine you're the king, right? You know, and this is all the same family.
Well, that's a, you know, you think American, think 2 sons. Oh my goodness, but I don't. How many sons does he have? That's what you know. It's so many that you not that you get lost in the shuffle, but you're not as powerful as the son, right? That's if you were the son of the late king, you'd be the new king, and you wouldn't be the guy getting locked up by the new king.
Yeah, because I believe that what this is, that's the late king. So it's the late king's brother that is the king now, and MBS that is his son.
Okay,
you know.
Sure.
But it's pretty intense that you know these are the guys. So they were running everything.
So let's read through it. So 2 sons of the Saudi Arabia's late King Abdullah have been released after being detained in the kingdom's declared crackdown on corruption, according to a person familiar with the matter, and a Saudi royal who celebrated their freedom on social media. So Prince Mashal bin Abdullah, former governor of Mecca province and the former head of the Saudi Red Crescent Authority, Prince Faisal bin Abdullah, have left the Ritz-Carlton. That's too bad. They were shacked up at the Ritz for a while. In Riyadh, where detainees are being held, the person said in a condition of anonymity. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the person caught in Saudi Arabia talking about this because of the sensitivity of the issues. That's so Princess Nuf bin Abdullah bin Mohammed bin Saud, that's quite a name, a close relative of the late monarch, posted photos of the two, confirmed their release. So Saudi authorities have said that they hope to collect about $100 billion from the prince's businessmen and officials who were detained in the November 4th crackdown. Pretty remarkable. That was almost 2 months ago. Time flies, seems like. Which included one of the world's richest men, Al-Walid bin Talal. Is he still locked up,
He's
right?
still locked
the government
up.
is now trying to wrap up the probe, and the Attorney General said in a statement earlier this month the settlement talks are expected to be concluded in a few weeks. More than 20 of the dozens of detainees have been released recently after agreeing to financial settlements to avoid trial. So let's see. So this is one of the Prince Meteb bin Abdullah, another son of the late monarch, secured his freedom last month. So he was another son, right? So he got out ahead and agreed to pay more than $1 billion. Detainees who refuse a deal will have their cases transferred to public prosecution and could be held for 6 months while authorities investigate the potential for longer detentions if warranted. I would not want to be going that route if I was one of them.
Nope.
Because that's saying they might be held for 6 months while they just think about prosecuting them.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Not you'll be held for 6 months. You'll be held for 6 months while we figure out what else to get to keep you in here, right?
I know.
To get more billions.
Power.
Pretty remarkable.
Raw power, man.
Totally.
Raw power. Let's go and we take a look at the NDX, the strength versus the weakness inside the NDX out here this morning. So strength.
How about Netflix? Huh?
Netflix, yeah, it's up 2.5% or 482. Charter Communications up as 0.9%. Clack's up 0.7. On the south side, we got NetEase down 3.6%. Liberty's off 2. JB Hunt Trucking Company's down 2. And Biomodeling is down 1.9.
How about Netflix?
Yeah,
What's
let's go
going
back
on
to
there, huh?
Netflix and see what they're saying.
So I was talking to you as you go through. They released on Friday that new movie with Will Smith. Called Bright, which is kind of their first foray into major motion picture. I think they spent like $90 million or something. You know, compete $100 million film.
Yep.
Just available on Netflix. I watched it. It was pretty good. It's kind of a different take watching a movie at home that's like a $100 million blockbuster, right? We'll see how it does, but it's an interesting, as in you have, you know, the Movie Pass deal going on now where everyone can pay $10. You have Netflix releasing major motion pictures just available on Netflix. I'm sure you're going to have Amazon doing the same exact thing. So the movie landscape is probably ripe for a little change, and we're seeing it happening, whether it's, you know, the ability to watch them from home or it's the ability to enter into recurring type payments for the unlimited Movie Pass deal.
And Netflix, you know, that 204, that's a high volume high. That you know, they like to get tested. So that's still a really strong chart. You know what's amazing, too, about Netflix when you think about it? You know, they started off...
Just DVDs. Right?
Yeah.
Yep, and that's not where they took off because, I mean, the world kind of saw they were making big money, and I think this is when they started experimenting with different deals where they said, okay, we're going to split off DVDs to the online streaming.
They did.
Right?
People thought it was going to be terrible.
Well, yeah, because people said, you know, hold on a second, I want both, right? But they saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
Netflix did, as in you know, I think even investors saw the writing on the wall.
And look at that retracement. I mean, it was vicious.
They disrupted their entire business.
Yeah. They went from 45 to 15.
Yep. Yeah, even lower, actually.
And then never looked back.
Went from 43 in July of 2011 all the way down to 891.
Yeah.
And then from there to the moon.
Never look back.
But online streaming is that's the deal changer. You know, what's even more remarkable, right? Where was Blockbuster? You want to talk about companies being able to live and die. I mean, not even talking about the online streaming, right? Why weren't they doing delivery, recurring payments for CDs? I mean, that could have been one meeting one morning the executives of Blockbuster had. So we're going to start a new service. We're going to deliver CDs as long as you sign up and pay $9 a month, and we can hit you every single month.
Right.
We'll deliver as many as you want, and they had all the infrastructure to be able to do that. And then maybe they're the ones that make the leap to say, you know what, we have to do online streaming because that's not there. Meanwhile, Blockbuster.
Can you imagine? So picture this, folks. The Movie Pass you just brought up, right?
Sure.
So Movie Pass just went by a million subscriptions, folks. Okay.
Yes.
Movie Pass was started by a guy that worked for Netflix.
Okay.
And now this gets more bizarre. Could you imagine that we own there's only a couple big movie chains.
Okay. Like AMC you're talking about?
Yeah. And,
sure. Yes.
And you own them. And like, why didn't we start that?
Yeah.
So now you're going to get someone in the middle.
Sure.
Right? That's going to have all the customers.
Yes.
You know, and
We'll see how it goes, though. That Movie Pass, that's not a proven model yet in terms of that is such a low price that we'll see if...
No, they told the guy...
Because think about it, right? You got 1 million people. They're paying $10 a month. That's only $10 million in revenue a month just to put things... And that's a lot of movies you're going to have to pay out if people start using it.
Oh, yeah. No, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foresight Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. And we were at Netflix there. I guess they're getting some traction there with The Crown, right?
Yeah, you know, so what's interesting is, and I'll pull it up, I was saying to you last night, I was thinking about possibly checking out this show, The Crown, on Netflix. I'm not sure if people have checked it out. I've heard good reviews. The one thing you can't dispute is the amount of money they spent on it.
Right.
Pretty staggering, $130 million. Now, it's interesting. I was reading this last night. Let me see if I can find, and they go into some of the costs. Yeah, so check this out. So, of course, you have the actors. They have great actors in there. You have the sets. But the costumes alone. So check this out. And it's hard to scoff at the importance of expense in television production, in which the recreation of the wedding dress for Queen Elizabeth, the recreation of that dress alone cost $35,000. So you have one dress in one scene of a wedding costing $35 grand. But guess what? When you're doing a real show about the Queen, and you've got to put her in a wedding dress, it better be something spectacular if you really want to be a player. But that's, you read that, and I said, man, well, now I understand why you can spend $130 million when you got one dress in practically one scene. cost him 35 grand.
Right.
But you know,
he's changing everything here, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because I guess, and what you also have he has so many different types of series now.
Oh yeah, you have comedies.
So different types of
you
people.
got the kids deal going on, right? I mean, you have whether you have Stranger Things, you have this, you have Crown. Trying to think, I feel like I just watched another great episode.
Did he do the series on the?
You talking about Reed Hastings? Just when you say he?
Yeah.
Okay, see.
On the crack, on the meth. What was that? Breaking Bad? Was that his series?
No, that was AMC.
Oh, that was
AMC. But what they did do was, what was the murder one? Right now, he didn't do it. You know, you'd say there was another production director, but they brought it in to make a murderer. Remember the one where the guy was like innocent practically, and it caught the wave? That was a Netflix show. Okay. So they have all these shows for sure, but I'm gonna check that one out. It'll be good.
Stay right there, folks. We get swim lessons coming up next. Then I'm Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, and I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year.
A great one. Yeah.
One more trading day.
I know. Big time.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.